from your heart. Well, microchip, but also get in touch with all of the local humane societies, animal services to see if they have shown up. Yeah. Beyond that, what can you do?
Well, certainly call your shelter, notify them. Put them on helpinglostpets.com.
Do you do that before they go missing so that you've got it as a...
Yes, very good, Ann.
So smart.
You
Thanks,
put them
Rob.
on as safe right now because, let's face it, if they go missing, you're going to be panicked. You don't want to be figuring out how to use a new website, and you don't want to have to worry about doing that. So get your photos in there now, so if they do go missing, it's, very easy to get the message.
And the microchipping is essential as well. Even though you say to yourself that the cat's an indoor cat, the dog is always on a leash, you always keep an eye, you just never know.
Never know.
And what a terrible time of the year to be lost. And over the holiday season, it isn't business as usual, and it's a tough, and you would hate to be missing a member of your family.
You would.
As they are.
You
and
would.
Before we move on to Trish, very quickly, would you introduce us? Now, is this dog sticking his tongue out at me? Or her tongue out at me?
This is Anya. And she's about 7 years old, and she's with one of our rescues called Rat Terrier Rescue.
Oh, is she a rat terrier?
She is, I'm not sure, she's certainly not a purebred rat terrier, but she's got the tail. We think maybe she's a toy fox with maybe a chihuahua.
And she's got that cute little tongue hanging out.
She's so sweet.
She's
because
beautiful.
her teeth were taken out again.
Yeah.
And, but she's very nice behaved, very nice little dog. She's going to make someone a really nice home.
What kind of home would you like her to go to? Obviously a home that serves wet food.
Yes.
Nice soft food.
Nice soft food. Probably a home that, probably no small children. Probably maybe a home that's a little bit quieter.
And you go for walks,
and
you're supervised in your nicely fenced-in backyard.
Yes.
Always keeping an eye on the little one.
Yes.
She's a doll. Any issue with the teeth going forward because there are no teeth?
Well, same as softer food and things like that, but she certainly won't have any dental issues going forward.
She's a sweetheart.
But she's very nice.
She's ready to go.
Yes.
She's a sweetie, and she's been so good sitting through all of this.
And she only came in a week ago.
Oh, and I hope she'll be going very soon.
Yes.
Trish, hi, good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
So you do many things by day. You're a registered nurse. You're also a great part of the Canadian Chihuahua Rescue and Transport.
Absolutely.
And you take photographs for them.
I do.
When do you have any spare time?
Every once in a while. And it's usually spent with the dogs. I have two of my own. So.
Can we take a look at some of your pictures?
Absolutely.
That'd be great. And you do this for the rescue group. And how does that help connect people to pets?
Really, when you're looking through Pet Finder to find that perfect dog that you want, it is a matter of finding that good picture that's going to stand out over the rest of them. So
and out of a cage too, there's something.
Yeah, absolutely. So most of these photos here are actually from Mississauga Humane Society. Some of the shots that I took of their dogs that recently came in about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So really, it's just a matter of how do you get somebody to stop at that one photo, right?
Oh, they're beautiful. And how do you introduce yourselves to the dogs? You've got the camera equipment and the animals are maybe a little nervous. They've not met you before, but you want them to be comfortable so that they put their best paw forward.
Absolutely.
How do you do that?
It takes a little bit of time and patience with them. I think a lot of dogs, I'm coming up on them. I might have been the first person that they've met in a while. And again, you put that black box in front of their face and all of a sudden, So what I figured out is when I first started, I thought, okay, well, I would like to do pose shots and do this. Forget that. It doesn't work. So basically what I have started to do is I just work with what the dog is comfortable in doing. So if they're walking around, a lot of times I don't even hold the camera up to my face because once you hide your face, it becomes very intimidating to a lot of dogs. So it's just a matter of coaxing them along and capturing the moment when they're enjoying themselves.
And letting them be who they are,
Absolutely.
Which is what we believe in. Let a dog be a dog and just bring the best out in them. And have you had good success with Mississauga Humane Society as far as getting dogs adopted based on that first look, the picture?
I think it makes a big difference for a lot of animals and getting adopted a lot quicker because if you don't have a great photo, you're not necessarily going to stop and read about that dog, but if you're going to stop and read about that dog, the likelihood is that maybe you'll go out and see that dog because it's a good fit for you.
One of the things we love most about Animal House Calls is that we get to meet animals that are going to find their forever homes, and it happens almost all the time once they've had an appearance on the show, and that's no exception right here. Let's introduce everyone to this beautiful Chihuahua.
This is Hollywood. He is a foster dog with the CCRT. He came to me about 6 months ago. He had some behavioral issues that needed to be worked on.
And what were those, Trish?
He had some aggression issues. He was very fearful of people. He would react with growling, snarling, using his teeth.
Do you think people had been mean to him before he came into rescue?
I am aware that he was physically abused before coming in.
That's so sad.
Oh. So a lot of the behaviors are not a surprise.
Right.
We just wanted to make sure we gave him enough time to learn the proper behaviors to trust before he was available for adoption.
Does he trust people now?
He trusts me.
Well, that's a good first step. And you're fostering him, he's in your foster home.
Yeah.
When do you think he'll be ready? I mean, it will be your decision. When do you think he'll be ready to
He
be
is
with him?
actually ready now. He went up 2 weeks ago on the adoption site, and it was just a matter of introducing him to a lot of different dogs and a lot of different people. So I tend to have people over to my house to socialize him, and so that he gets used to them, and lots of other dogs too.
You two are great. And I'm actually talking about the humans. So are the dogs. Anya and Hollywood, Trish and Rob, thank you so much. Hope everybody has a happy holiday and finds forever homes.
Thank you.
And thank you for being such a great part of this edition of Animal House Calls. If you want to see the show again, we'd be honored. Just go to our website, cp24.com, click on video, and then select Animal House Calls. See you next week.